tank in America, the American tanks, like in Iraq, even the Israelis, they have it upside down. And behind it is the Templar's cross. And actually, the Templar's cross, if you take a pyramid which is three-dimensional, and if you fold it out, you get the Templar's cross. So where are the Templars? Where do they come from? You know? Here is an obelisk. The castle here is a Templar's castle. And later on I'll show you even Skull&Bones in the chapel, the Templar's chapel, which has a typically Templar's form. Excuse me. So there's an obelisk. The four balls underneath it are the four elements: fire, earth, air and water. The obelisk is a symbol of the pharaonic domination. It's also a phallic symbol, and as it is carved on top, well, you can't see here, but we'll have a closer look. Usually it's carved on top. That's a symbol of the circumcision, because the circumcision, it's coming from the pharaohs. The Hebrew people, the Arabs, the Muslims, the Americans, 97% of the Americans are being circumcised since 1967, and it's all from the pharaohs. Yeah. So this is the Templar's castle. In August, the Freemasons, they come here, all dressed up, in the pharaonic stuff, and the skirt they're having, and of course, out of the Templars came the Freemasons, and here we can see it, because where did the Templars' treasure? Where did it go to? Of course, it went to Switzerland, and with it they founded the Swiss banks and the banksters. You see, and I can prove it. Here it is again, the Templars' sign. And this thing here is called the joining. It's Freemasonry, like it keeps together. And this thing, the whole thing is called the Grail. That means our blood is here, we are here, our descendants are here. See? So, actually, the last crusade was in 1291, and the last stronghold of the Templars was Aachen. It lies in the north of Israel now, and Aachen fell on May 18th, 1291. Only 2.5 months later, the time to get back at this time, in those days, on horseback, they founded Switzerland on the 1st of August, 1291. And this is why the Swiss cross is a simplified Templar's cross, actually. Obelisk sort of has a ball on it. That means the world domination. I think it's a grain even. And the grain means our descendants are here, our grains are here, our seed is here. And if it's a ball on top of it, it means we rule the world. It's a symbol of the world domination. And the obelisk stands for the god Osiris, and the water for the goddess Isis. So the entrance of the castle here. So you can see the symbol here. There's even a small Templar's cross. You see, it's a fold-out pyramid, and it's a W. Like WWW. See? It's a fold-out pyramid. See? So it is of the pharaohs. Ages, all through the centuries, they had the prime noctes. That means the first right. That meant, especially in Switzerland, that meant the lord of the castle and all the nobility here and the knights. Well, they had the first right. When a couple of the local peasants, when they got married, the first night, they had to come and sleep and spend the night with the local lord here. And this is how they, how the pharaonic seed got spread. And this makes Switzerland typically Swiss. And your face is smiling at you, and when you turn around they say, well, go and have a step in the gas chamber, like, see? Sort of the names of the lords here. Von Stradlingen, Bovenberg, well, we know this symbol here, and we know that one now. There. So the date perfectly fits as well, 1338, 1291. Here we just came through the gate, and there it is again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's all WW. Yeah. And here it is again, the sign of the Templars there. Being seen on every tank and helicopter, like in Afghanistan and Iraq. So it's still the same who are ruling. And they're ruling America. This is the Templars chapel. We can see the round form here at the other side, which is typically a Templars chapel. And here's this is the castle here. Yeah, this is the castle. So this is in Spee. It's not very far from Bern. It's in the canton of Bern. You see the face in here? Now what does that mean? What does that mean? It means they're watching you. Big Brother is watching you, And it was so important, the Templar symbol. You find it everywhere. There it is again. So small. On an armor's plate. So important. All secret symbols. It means we are here. The pharaohs are here. And it's also a Freemason symbol, the triangle. Well, as I said, the Freemasons, they come of the Templars. Here. There he is. Just came back from Jerusalem. 1291. The last crusade. So here on top, this is the old tower. You can see that. There it is again. The Templar symbol. It's all over. Let's go and have a look in the chapel then. There it is. This is the entrance of the chapel here. I hope it's open. Should be. So it was open. Very nice. You can see the typical round form of the Templar chapels. And behind here, they got a secret compartment where you can see Skull&Bones, Freemasons. And the Freemasons, they come in here in August when they celebrate the birthday of Isis and Osiris and Seth. Yeah. So, there it is again. And this is the secret compartment here. I will get out my flashlight and we can have a look. And which is important here. If you look back here, we can see the all-seeing eye here, looking in your back, piercing in your back with the sun rays, like on the dollar, and the triangle, the Freemasonry triangle. You see? So who's ruling here? Yeah. And here too. There it is again. There as well. And probably the same names here. Von Grafenried, and it's all Latin here. So, well, shall we go and have a look in the secret compartment, yeah? Here they let children disappear. They do very bad things here. We are. Let's see. Skull&Bones. There it is. Freemasons. There it is. And the Templar symbol. And there it is again, the Templar symbol here on the floor. It's hard to say like that. And here they have a secret door here. Of course this is locked, this is closed. And there it is again, the Templar symbol there. And the joining on top here, it's the joining. And here they have the secret compartment here. Here they do sacrifices of children. And the Swiss, they have a very long tradition of sacrificing children. This is how actually they make Swiss, you know. And the Swiss, they even had children slaves until 1989. They call them Verdinkinder. They had to, they were slaves. Even their own children, and they were beaten to death, they were starved to death, they were sterilized even. It's unbelievable, you know. Well, we know the media, they lie, you know, and tell vision lies as well. And so they lie about Switzerland, you know, this clean country. But this clean country, you know, financed every war. And they still attract very rich people, you know, like from all over the world. So they don't pay any more taxes at home, but taxes have to be paid. So it's all going to be paid, you know, by the poor people. It's coming on the back of the, as a burden on the poor people's back. And so this is how poor people get poorer and rich is getting richer. Because the rich never paid any taxes, you see, and stuff there. So, thing as well, it says IHS with the Templar symbols. I is for Isis, H is for Horus, and S is for Seth. That was the entrance there, and here's another one of the chapel, Templar's chapel in Spiez. Here we can see the typical round form from the outside of a Templar's chapel. Yeah, see? Ah, look at it, clean Switzerland, how are they?